Hey friends, this is Captain Dave with Simple Plan Trucking. We're here in Ocala, Florida. Brooke and I have stopped to get our APU repaired for the third time. Hopefully this is a charm. We figured out that it's probably the fuel pump and they're working on putting that in right now. This is just going to be a short video. You know how they say it really is a small world. We're sitting here in the break room and just chewing the fat with the different truckers when they come in. This gentleman to my right walks in here and starts talking to us and this and that, and he's a trucker and he has an experience with working for Prime. He used to work for Prime, drove for 3 years with Prime, and now he's going over to Landstar. And after about 10 or 15 minutes of talking, we figured out that we both had YouTube channels. And then he asked me if I was Captain Dave, and I said, yeah. So here we are, and we thought we'd do a quick video because we know some of the same people. So Truckwitmi is the name of your channel, right?
That's right, Truckwitmi.
Truckwitmi, Truckwitmi.
That's correct.
And I'll put that somewhere in the description so you can link to his channel and hopefully add him too. Tell me a little bit about yourself.
Me? Well, I mean, I went to Prime for, I don't know, since 2019. I did, from February 2019, I just left there like a week ago. I mean, it was good. It was all right at Prime, but you have to, when you come into trucking, you have to have a goal and you have to know what your goal is. And wherever your goal is going to take you, that's where you have to, that's what you have to strive for. So, started out in trucking back in 2014, but I didn't stay because I didn't like it at first, to be honest with you. Okay. So I got out of it. Like the minute I got in, I spent about 6 months in or whatever, and then I was out of it, and never got back in until I came to a Prime.
Okay.
One thing I can say is when I was at Prime, I mean, there's a lot of stuff that you will annoy you, and you will be really pissed off about. But for sure, can I say that on that? Sure. But
we're equal opportunity offenders here on this channel.
Okay, cool. That's good to know because I got a purty mouth. But anyways, one thing I can say is that you can be mad about a lot of stuff. You can be ups and downs, whatever, but you'll never not be able to make something. You'll never have a week where you don't have money if you're running.
Right.
You know
That's important to say. You know, a lot of people will say Prime is a great starter company, and maybe that's true. I meet people like you who are self-motivated and driven to say, I want more. You started at Prime, you got to a certain point, and now you see the potential to go somewhere else and make even more money.
Right.
I'll be honest and tell you that when we started the conversation, I was bragging a bit and telling him what a great first week we thought we had. And for us, it was a great week. I made more money in the last week than I ever made in my life. But he just kind of chuckled like he did right then, and he said, you have no idea.
Right.
He shared with me that he was able to make more as a solo driver than Brooke and I did as a team, and you know what?
Not all the time.
Not all the time.
This is something that will happen. This is something that happens. But I will say, you have to, if you have to push yourself and run. There's times when the loads that they try to give you will be like cause you to be sitting for like 2-3 days, and for me that don't work. I don't like that. Right. I want to keep moving. So my dispatcher, is a good guy, but when I was there, he's a good guy. But I'm pretty sure he got tired of me. He never tell me, but I could tell. But it's all about pushing. You gotta want to run. So if you do that, you can make good money. But here's the thing: I used to watch the videos on the weekends, like Fridays, and they would always put out this number that they put out, and I'm like, oh, that's what you're supposed to make? I've never really made that. I guess I should shut up. In my head, I'm saying,
because you made much more money than that.
Because I was making more than that, and I'm like, oh, well, what they want you to make, I'm making more than what they want you to make, but at the same time, it's not as much as I want to make.
Absolutely.
And that's what it is.
Right.
You know, at the end of the day, Prime is a company for everybody. And so what you want out of it, you know, you're not going to go there and just change it. You can try to say, I want certain things you want, but at the same time, you have to be realistic and say, well, you're not the only person. And I'll tell you this, since I've been on to Landstar,
Let's go ahead and take a break here. Go ahead and hit pause, Brooke, and we'll come right back to it, okay? Okay, so we're back. They just came in and informed me that my truck is ready. It was a fuel pump and they've replaced it, so we're ready to go. But we wanted to take a few minutes and finish up here with Truckwitmi. I wanted to ask you, because it was really cool that we knew some of the same people, right?
Oh, yes.
You spent spent the last few days with a couple of friends of mine.
Yeah,
right?
while I was in orientation over by Landstar, so I saw, well, Johnson's Logics and Travis Kinley was there. So I actually got, the funny thing is I just did a video in my truck just now that I'm going to post. So you see me in this shirt on his video. So if you go to my channel, Truckwitmi, Truckwitmi, you watch the video, you're going to see me in this. You're going to be like, wait a minute, what's going on here? But yeah, I saw Travis Kinley and Johnson's Logic. And those guys helped me with my onboarding. I mean, I would reach out to them and they would help me along the way. And even when I was over there with all the stuff that you have to sign up with.
Two great guys. I can vouch for them too. And it really is a small world. Doesn't matter what company you work for, you run into the people, you cross paths, and it's all about the relationship.
Yeah, I'm like, I saw you and I'm like, I don't know if I think that's Captain Dave, because I remember seeing you on Eric's truck, and I'm like, I think that's him, but I didn't want to say it yet. When you mentioned, I'm like, you're Captain Dave.
Yeah. But I'll tell you, Brooke hates the notoriety. I kind of enjoy it. All across the country, we were stopped at truck stops from primarily Prime drivers would come up and they'd say, "Are you Captain Dave?" Yeah, I'm him. So I wanted to say hello, take a picture. We've determined it's the beard.
It's
it's hard to,
it's definitely
to get past the beard. But that's it for today. I just wanted to say hello. Brooke and I have a video coming later tonight where we're going to recap our whole first week for you. Wanted to get this guy on the channel, give him a plug. It was great getting to meet you.
Likewise,
good luck
buddy.
going down the
Hey,
road.
be safe out there, buddy.
We'll see you again.
Take care.
Folks, be safe. You know,
take
care of the people you love, and always keep your plan simple. This is Captain Dave with Miss Brooke and Truck With Me. We'll talk to you again. Bye now.